Well, it's definitely a big objective because as the women get better, so do the men. I'm not sure if I took that into account when I said that. But it's still definitely an objective of mine. And that's why it's so intense to train in the gym because in order to reduce that gap, it's what I do physically that counts in the gym. And then just being on the hill and having the confidence to trust that strength and to trust that speed I developed in the gym. So it's definitely a big objective. And maybe we can talk about it again at the end of next year because I unfortunately am not there yet. The objective is not complete. Well, there's about 5 or 6 competitions before the Olympics, World Cup competitions. And basically, what I'll use those for is to try any last minute things to really work out the cobwebs. And it's kind of an opportunity to play around a little bit and to make sure I'm ready for February. So, I mean, every race, it's impossible for me to come to a race and say, okay, I'm going to give it 60% because the Olympics are in, you know, in a month. I don't think that's really the right approach. I think the right approach is to use it as a practice. So that's why you still want to give 100%. And I think it's impossible for me to ever go to a competition and not give 100%. Playing it safe or stepping down isn't because you want to train your intensity. So if I train at a lower intensity, if I train at playing it safe, then that's the pattern I start to learn. So you want to train pushing it. You want to train that edge. You want to get comfortable and kind of push the bar up so that you're comfortable in this range. Whereas if you're playing it safe, you're stuck down here and then all of a sudden you have to get up here and you haven't done the steps necessary to perform at your best. Right now I'm focusing on that last 5% of the intensity. So in 2008 I took the full season off. I went back to the gym. I basically rebuilt my body, learned how to walk again, learned how to move again, and then started to build my strength back on top of that stronger foundation. And now I'm just trying to add increased strength and increased speed to what I've been building since 2008. So we're almost there. Honestly, I love to be on the road. I hate carrying all my stuff. It's really a science to get all your stuff into a bag, and for it to still meet the weight requirement. Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, but I've worked it out over the last decade of skiing on the national team. The worst is the ski bag, though. I can't lift it; it's so heavy. So that's where my male teammates come in handy. But honestly, I love to be on the road. I love travel. I love to meet new people. I love to take photos, and just it's such a rich experience to be in a new place every week. It's pretty cool, and I'm lucky to have Dominic on the road with me. Otherwise, I'd probably miss home more and want to get back.